Now. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just jump right into this. Hell is Us. You know, I swear to God, I could have swore I saw something that said that Hideo Kojima and Kojima Productions were making this. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I swear I thought I saw something that said this, but it's not. It doesn't seem to be true. I think I just, I don't know. I guess I just psyched myself into thinking that it was. I have no idea. Let's see. This didn't fuck up anything, did it? No, doesn't seem to. Audio settings. Oh, it didn't seem to fuck up anything. You know, I think I want to turn that off, but yeah, I'll just turn it off. Okay. Oh. Go ahead and just hop right into that. And if anybody's wondering, yes, I do plan on making a stream of me playing Stellar Blade when that officially comes out. And apparently, Space Marines 1, the Mastercrafted Edition, is coming out a day before. That is gonna be fucking legendary. I would love to play through the 4K resolution version of that game. All right. You know, it sounds a little loud. Wait, does it have my old save data? It seems like it. Oh my god, motion blur is on. Get that shit out of here. Give me a second here. How loud is this right now? Yeah, it's kept it at 25. Maybe it just sounds loud. I don't know. It's kept a lot of my other settings too. It did. It kept my save. That's interesting. I guess this is one of those games where my save carries over regardless of account. That's weird. Total time, 1 hour. Oh, let's start a new game. This game is a work of fiction. This video game is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to real people, living or dead, is purely coincidental, unless otherwise indicated. The fictitious characters, places, names, and events present in this game for narrative purposes are the fruits of the creator's imagination and have no intention of faithfully representing or reflecting real individuals or facts. Similarly, scenes of violence and urban guerrilla warfare are included for narrative and entertainment purposes and are in no way intended to promote or condone such behavior in real life. Both the developer and the publisher wish to emphasize that real-life violence is unacceptable in all its forms, and this game is in no way intended to be an apology for it. Brands, companies, and other references are used for artistic and satirical purposes and remain the property of their prospective owners. Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. Demo save compatibility. There is no carryover to the full retail version. For the best experience, we recommend playing Hell is Us with a controller. Enable tutorials. You know, I think I'm still in the tutorial phase on my first playthrough, so you know what, we'll go with it. We'll just do it. Let's go ahead and switch over to the gaming overlay.
is a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
Are we sure this is a Kojima game?
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, it seems we're ready. How did you get into Hadia?
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Hadia. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
You know, this game is pretty like a Kojima game. I seriously feel like this is a Kojima game. Even the interrogator was... He feels like it's something that I would totally see Kojima making as a villain. After the fucking happy mask salesman in the fucking Metal Gear Solid 5. Fucking zero. Anyways. And now we're in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. One thing I will do right now is that I think we're gonna have more cutscenes, at least not too many. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that up to large. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Now, one thing to take note is that this is going to be a kind of a slow start. It's really trying to sell you on the atmosphere in this beginning portion. Looks pretty cool too. A large gold cast medallion with 8 figures and a sphere embossed into one side. Database classified entry, access denied. So, we're not going to get to a whole lot of action until a little bit here. Unknown language. But yeah, this game is really trying to sell you on atmosphere in this initial first step. It looks fucking gorgeous, though. Like, you can probably tell just by the visuals. And this isn't even its highest graphical setting. It's got really nice visuals. It's got a decent sense of atmosphere. It's really trying to sell you on the setting. Otis, Arlo, and Gustav. Even got pictures. And you will very quickly realize, too, that a lot of the things you find in this game are very, not only just context sensitive, but they're a lot like Souls games where it's everything that's placed has meaning. It's very much a true to form Souls-like. Just with heavy cinematic visuals. I mean, puddles look fucking fantastic. The entire terrain looks fantastic. This game is pretty. Conversations. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represents specific pieces of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can be open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics, which reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone. They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
I could go into this, but I'd rather just kind of speed along. This is all optional anyways.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. Perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
All right. Nice. This game, by the way, is a demo.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Yeah. This game is a demo. It's not the full retail version. So if you want to play this game for yourself, maybe get an idea of what the lore is like, feel free to go right on ahead. I'm just giving you my take on the game, and you know, from what I've played so far in my own time, it seems pretty interesting. When it got announced back on, God, what was it? A State of Play from PlayStation 5, that wasn't the recent one that happened earlier, I thought it was pretty cool looking. But otherwise, I have no idea as to what this game is going to be, what it's going to be like, what it's even about. So far, it seems like a guy just trying to make it back to his family home. Trying to reconnect with his parents. That's about all I know. Whoop. 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 I feel like there should be collision here. I am now one with the others. None can stop me. Me and my humanoid cow hybrid. There we go. Investigation. If you are unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the investigation tab. But yeah, this game is fucking phenomenal. It's got great atmosphere. Graphics are awesome. Moisture looks moist. It's all great. You can even hear small rain effects. The game also rewards exploration, as a game obviously should, when you decide to venture off the beaten path. A bronze bell marred with scorch marks and natural abrasion. And there's an item up there. An unknown language. But yeah, it's a Souls-like, all right. So many twists and turns and avenues for exploration. Well, we found the APC.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Wounded soldier, who are you?
Who are you? I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here. Who has the APC key? The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. Look, we have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
All right. Well, we have our new objective, I guess. I head this way. See, and the markings he's referring to is the white X's on the trees. Gotta follow these. So yeah, you could tell just by the onset that what they said as you were clocking into the game was true. The game heavily wants you to rely on context clues, among other things, in order to navigate your way through the game. Which is pretty bold, by the way. Even if you blockheads find the key, I bet you'll never find the treasure chest. The blue paint is harder to see than the red. Very much, they want you to actually play the game. They actually want you to get immersed in it, try at it. And that's an idea and ethos that I could get behind. Too much hand-holding in most modern day games. Especially AAA. Speaking of that state of play that I mentioned, the state of play that Sony had earlier didn't have much to speak of. Kind of rusted key. The only thing that was great about the state of play that Sony had released that was an hour long was that they had a trailer for a new game called Pragmata, which seems like a dad simulator, which seems like an action game dad simulator, which I'm not going to complain. That seems like a pretty fucking cool looking game. It looks visually interesting. It also looks like it has actual gameplay outside of walking and talking, among other things. Plus, there was also a reveal for a new Suda 51 video game. Yeah, that's right. Koichi Suda is back, and he's come back with a new game. There's the medkit. Estimated time since anomaly collapse, 1056 years, based on resonant topology signature, coincides with fifth cycle harmonics. Actions taken, following items forwarded to facilities CCO2 for further analysis, completing imaging profile of sites, concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus, proximate flora samples. But yeah. He's making a new game, Suda 51, called Romeo is a Dead Man, which looks like an action game on a similar level of like something a cross between No More Heroes and what was it? No More Heroes and Dead Rising. Because a lot of the action seemed to have taken place on an almost mall-like setting. I wouldn't be surprised, right, if Suda saw the gameplay of Dead Rising or liked the gameplay of Dead Rising but hated the fact that it's kind of dead now. And so he's trying to bring it back to some extent. I don't know. I think Suda is very much a gamer. I'm just not sure what Romeo as a Dead Man is gonna be like. Because we've seen snippets of the gameplay as well as the game itself, but we don't know exactly what it's going to turn into. Behold the magnificent treasure of the Cadell family. It belonged to our great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. P.S. Don't break it, you nitwits. Bracelet of Ecstasy, Wanton Destruction. Limbic Sphere, Ecstasy, Grade 1, Damage Absorption, Endurance Bonus. Now we can equip that. There's our health and stamina bar. Finally. But yeah, and as you can see, I'm kind of breezing through this a little bit because I know this beginning part's a little too slow for streaming purposes, but if you want to try this demo yourself, feel free to do exactly that.
Good. You got the medkit. Okay. You see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism, an old, dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins of Senedra Forest. Given to me by a wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. There is fall damage too, so don't just walk off of places willy-nilly. Puzzles. Oh look, symbols. But there's a missing symbol. What could it possibly mean? Ah, there it is. It had collapsed onto the other side. Oh yeah, I know. It's a pretty interesting puzzle though. There we go. I like how reactive the environment is. Even this short of a fall is enough to hurt you, so gotta use ladders. You just have to. You're not playing the heroes of your typical fantasy FromSoft games.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Alright. It's dark as fuck in here. Sounds like the door just closed behind me. Even when I actually stop to pay attention to the research data of this game and read a lot of its lore bits, I still have no fucking clue what the hell's going on. Let's see. Action. Preliminary test analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of 5th Limbic invasion. Actions taken. Successfully unlocked door mechanism to gain entry into site. Preliminary exploration and securing of first chambers. Collection and catalog of items listed below. Installation of base camp equipment. Following items forwarded to Facility ZC-02 for further analysis. Dust samples from each chamber. Drone imaging sweep of each chamber. 4 iron tools for historical analysis. Iron shackles for historical analysis. 5 teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Actions planned. Unseal next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. The hell was that? Unsealed next doorway in the morning of January 23rd. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set a contingency evacuation plan. There was suddenly like a bright purple light on the screen. Did anyone else see that? Yeah, I just saw it on my end now. Okay, so it's got to be something from the game.
Hey, you okay? Hey! Fuck. What the fuck? Shit!
Holy shit. It's like Control. The geometry is trying to kill you. Damn. That was pretty fucking cool. I like how this guy just walks up and pilfers her clothes and everything. Doesn't even check. At least he doesn't seemingly check to see if she's alright. She's probably dead. It's just funny how nonchalant he is about it, though. It's just like, is she alive? Is she not alive? No. It's just like, okay, well, she dead? Yep, seems dead. I'm just gonna take her shit and her sword. Just be on my way. This is where I came from. So we got a puzzle to solve. Scanning. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Med kit. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. This is all a piece to the puzzle. The endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina. It is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. As you receive hits from enemies, your health will decrease in turn. This lowers the maximum stamina available for actions. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level. However, health does not regenerate automatically. If health reaches 0, you are defeated. Ow. Taking way too many hits from that. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. Alright. Plane. Alright, so first was the tower, so that's set. Then it was the fire. No, fire was the last one, that's right. I got that mistake earlier, too. I guess it's the opposite way. There we go. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent tier, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted unto the flame pits of the accursed Himalara fields. There is a strange culture to this game that bears some investigating. Damn. pressed it too quickly. When you're attacking, if you press R1 after making an attack, you can actually regain some of the health that you've potentially lost during combat scenarios. But it's proportional to the amount of damage you do. You have to wait for the blinking around the character to reach its zenith into like a full circle around you before you can claim it, though. And it's getting the timing down that's the difficult part, especially from how stiff the animations are. Not so much with the other weapon you're gonna get in this demo, but so much from like the stiffness is just in this sword. For some reason, the sword is just stiff. I am filled with glee as they enter, row after row, shackled in bondage of their own making. Astarian, Jihanian, filthy cattle, their stench is unbearable. How I wish my duty would take me to the spire, to hear their cries, to revel in their laments, as they finally grasp the errors of their ways. Alas, my charge lies here. My queen requires it. Cetharus requires it. I am to shepherd the sinners as they await their final judgment at the spire. Place is very weird. But yeah, there are other people who live in this area, indigenous people. I believe they're called the Postulimus, or the Postumus. Instantly gain limbic energy when wielded with wielded weapon. You can put this away using that, but who wants to actually put their weapon away in here? Bracers of Terror. Intimidating Bulwark. Limbic Sphere Terror. Has damage negation among other things. Keep doing that. It's not pause, it is the touchpad. The UI in this game has a satisfying click to it. But yeah, this game looks very interesting. I don't know if I'd ever buy it personally, but it seems interesting enough to keep on my radar. I keep screwing that up. Anything else around here? Does not seem like it. All right. There it is, the healing pulse. To claim it, you do have to press R1 at the right moment. And it's usually after you take damage onto the enemy. Not when you actually take damage, but when you damage an enemy. It's kind of hard to nail down because you have to focus on two things at once. Ow. There we go. I missed it. Oh well. At least I got the charge hit off. That's good range too. Closes the distance real quick. Distract ability. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using your drone's distract ability can be helpful. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. Hell yeah. I got most of my health. I got all of my health back. Nice. It gives you an interesting Stranger Things vibe, don't it? This game. Limbic twin axes. The other weapons you can use in the game. Since I'm fully healed, among other things. It's a door. It's a locked door. It's a door. It's a door. Ow. All right. There's one of the keys, I believe, to that one door we passed. Hey, look, a new enemy variant. Nice. What are these things? Who knows? It's as if Silent Hill and Stranger Things had a very weird baby. Ow. Anything else that's interactable around here? Doesn't seem like it. His gaze shines upon our queen. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Hey, there's that red poncho guy that we're looking for. Drone bypass single. Drone cooldown negative 90 seconds. Reduce the drone's active cooldown. Subject, multiple suspected SSEs. Target, Sinedra region, Southern Umbrahan. Objective, Standard Protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomalies, investigate origin and evolution of the sites, collect and catalog relevant materials. There's the key to the APC. Now we just gotta make our way back. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sinedra after our big push. Cold as hell. Let me tell you, it feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe or two from frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? Gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut, and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we were trying to climb that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you. Your bro, Martin. Back out in the fresh air. My dearest Marina, we trampled through Sinedra Forest with fury of keen aster. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 pal brothers cowering at a farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out. Back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it and buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. Love, your Ruslan. So this is a Sabinian talking about how he killed one of the Palumians, or whatever they call themselves. And it's one of the elderly person's sons, Otis Cadell. Yep, there's his watch. Good deed started. Oh boy, I can't go this way. New usable items. Basic meal small. More medkits. Linked enemies. Oh, this is the geometry enemy. You will often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as Limbic Entity and is made up of Hollow Walker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, Haze, a large monster of various shape. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollow Walker, the humanoid. However, the Hollow Walker cannot be damaged as long as the Haze is still present. Reducing the Haze's health to 0 will cause it to retreat into the Hollow Walker, who will become enraged but vulnerable to your attacks. In this state, a Hollow Walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the Haze will re-emerge. Alright. So that tells me that I need to get... In fact, before I do this... Can I attach this yet? Into the drone. Compass... Here we go. Drone slots. Orders and recall, collapse time loop. What is this? I guess I can't add anything to it yet? Do I have to equip it first? Okay. Alright, here we go. Oi. Those are going to be more challenging than expected. Well, we can go this way now. This is about as far as I got in my own time, so everything now is wholly new territory for me. I see more of them over there, and another one. There's a lot of cool shit around here, isn't there? Oh, I didn't even see these guys. Okay, come on. There we go. You usable? So far I'm just tanking hits, really. This game seems interesting, though. Very interesting. There's a lot of pathways and vantage points around here. They see me, it looks like. Yeah. Dropping down seems like a bad idea. This one's got a haze. Oh, the sword leveled up. Interesting. So killing things level up equipment. In that case, let's experiment a little bit, see what kind of levels I could get. I'm getting better at this. More medkits. Advanced medkit. Nice. I'm getting a lot of new stuff, that's for sure. So what's up this way? Another haze enemy. Oh, what is that? Alright, fine. Just die, please. Jesus. Jesus. At least he's normal. Another one with Hayes. Okay. What's up in this ruin now? It looks like I'm looking for cubes. Let's see, that way will lead back to the farm, I believe. Oh, there's an item there. Another drone bypass. Is it like a multiple use type of item? Yep. Looks like it's a consumable. Damn it. Ramhead Medallion. Oh, that's for back in that one place, isn't it? Ramhead Medallion. Preliminary analysis. Estimated 9th century origin. Ramhead iconography matches twin depressions found near door DW13 of Psi Lambda 2. Existence of matching medallions suspected. Further analysis required. Actions taken. Packaged item for transport to ZC01. So I guess if we want to backtrack, we can certainly do that. Can't go that way. The door was over there, right? Here we go, it's right here. Here we go. There we go. Oh, hi there. I was trying to counter him, trying to parry him, but... Nice carpets. By decree of Queen Harvor, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts beget calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament to our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immortality, a reminder to all that none escapes his gaze. Here we purge heresy. Heresy? What is this, Warhammer? Here we purge heresy. Here we purify the kingdom. Here we reclaim our faith. For the Emperor. Glyph, frightful ambush. You spawn a pool of pure terror energy that can be activated at will, leaving the seized limbic entities in dreadful pain. Oh, time to go back. As interesting as that was. Okay, so what was over on this end, right? There was a place further down we could go to. Okay. Come on. There we go. What's this? Another hole. We don't have the key. Where does one find a key? I guess we're just gonna have to find that key. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Up the path a bit more, maybe? Oh, let's just, Ow. Sweet. Level up. That was a bit dicey, wasn't it? It's gotta be over here, whatever it is, right? That is an interesting sound. Time Loop Guardian was killed. Tower. New location discovered. Hang on. Should I go here? I feel like this is progress now. Hmm. Uh-oh. Oh no, that guy's dead. Poor guy. Oh, he had a med kit himself? He's a liar. He's a fraud. A fake and a fraud. Is this our hub area? Navigation computer. Oh yeah, it's looking like our hub area. Oh man, look at all these areas we could go. We're here, we need to go here. We still have things to do, so let's not do that quite yet. First off, let's give that Ernest guy back his son's watch. Time loop guardian killed. What even is that? What is that supposed to mean? Decoded orders below. Asterian Armed Forces High Command to AAF 6th Battalion. Objectives: establish forward command post. Target farmhouse. Hordes. Clear and occupy minimal resistance. Expected is set up comms uplink as priority. Number 2. Secure southern Umbrahan region. Target Sinedra Forest. Concentrated and low activity. Sweep and clear forest. Artillery support available. 3rd. Hold region. Target Sinedra Forest. Establish trench network. Counterattack expected. Fortify line and hold for winter. Await further orders for spring offensive. Interesting. Hey, look, that cow's still here. Become one with the cow. You are the dairy.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Hmm.
Startled me. I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them. Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Joa. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly, Hadia will suck it dry.
What do you know about the tower?
What do you know about the tower?
If I were you, I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower is haunted and cursed. I know it sounds silly, but it happens to be true.
Yes, I can see the connection waning. I can see the bits. Whatever the KBPS means. I can see that. It's stable now. Alrighty. Goal and watch, good deed accomplished. I see one person's watching. Hello there. Or was watching. Again, I like to remind everybody that if you want to, and you want to give this game a try, this is the demo version of the game. I would highly recommend you try it out for yourself. It looks and feels pretty fun to play. I wouldn't say this is like Stellar Blade smooth, because that demo feels so fucking good to play, but this is pretty interesting. It's got an interesting story. It's also not a futuristic sci-fi thing. It's very much like a more modern story with Souls-like elements to it. I don't know what that white bar means, but I'm assuming that's the... What happens if I use this? Ah. So it uses that. It must be the charge energy, right? What happens if I switch? No, I'm not sure what it is. There's a lady trap down there, and I think that whatever we're looking for might be down here. So, at the very least, let's give it a whirl, shall we? Nice. Level 3 now. Definitely the sword does more damage, but it's a little stiffer to control. Lift Animosity, Limbic Sphere. Oh, interesting. Pure hatred manifests into a lasso that ensnares a targeted limbic entity, vengefully pulling it back into melee range and stunning it in the process. How do you use these? Must be another consumable, I guess. Can't open this. Requires a key that I don't have. Behold the towering ire of infidels, the Arcus Tower spire. Vast maw that swallows the loathsome Sabinian worms into their rightful doom. The gilded gateway to the august passage of Her Majesty the Queen and her stately procession. But there's no way to open it, is there? Well, I guess if there's no way to open it, I can't do anything about it, so... It's possible that a lot of the items that were over here were taken by the soldiers to that ZCO1 location. So I guess we'll just have to leave and come back another time. Interesting as encounters go, though. It was seen that both enemies shared that one entity, which is kind of neat. So far, it's very Souls-like, but not Souls-like at the same time. It's almost like an action game, but stiff like a Souls-like. Alright. Well, back in the APC, I guess we can try going to that new place, but that'll probably end the demo. And off we go.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Or we just continue. All right, I'm not gonna complain. I'm getting a lot out of this so far. Welcome to Akasa Marshes. Couldn't just drive through here? Not all characters will engage in full conversation, but may still say something of interest.
Why? Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl.
We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. The screaming, the panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Box of bronze acorns, an ammunition crate holding hundreds of small bronze acorns. Those look like almost devil heads to me. Sabinian territory. Interesting. Thank you for playing. Ah, there we go. We hope you've enjoyed this early glimpse into Hell Is Us. What you've experienced is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover. Wishlist us on Steam to stay informed and join our community to share your thoughts, feedback, and discuss your discoveries. The support means the world to us. Feel free to replay the demo to uncover more secrets, or we'll see you in the full experience on September 4th. Sweet! Well, that was Hell Is Us. I gotta admit, I really liked this game, to a degree. I don't know if I will be playing it on the day it comes out. It seems like an interesting enough game, though. If you guys want to see it, I don't mind playing it on the channel. But otherwise, you know, this has been Hell Is Us, a truly interesting game. And though the story and its interesting sort of depiction of like a fictional culture, among other things, as well as a civil war, is something to behold, I guess. It's more so zany. This is certainly bordering on the almost Control style level of like almost Lovecraftian, impossible to understand type of like a metaphysical, like philosophical, I guess you can say, approach to storytelling. Because if I remember correctly, right, like Control was a story about, because I mean, again, I have to paraphrase, I've never played it before. It was a story about how people found a way to enter another realm, and in that other realm there are like these weird cosmic entities that are beyond our understanding or reach. And because we kept flirting with the technologies that help to access that other world, they began to invade our own, and they appear as geometric shapes, among other things. So I'm getting a similar vibe from this game. It seems like an interesting enough game. I have my own games that I'm looking forward to and my own priorities, but I will keep this one in mind. I will certainly be watching out for reviews for this game, and you know, if a lot of people really like it and it turns out to be a interesting enough game, I will certainly play it, both on the channel and also in my own time. But otherwise, yeah, that's been Hell Is Us. The only thing that I could possibly say about this game that could use some improvement, if the developers do ever watch this or see this, and if they are listening, sword mechanics are a little stiff. I feel like the dual axes are nice, but the sword mechanics are a bit stiff. I got used to it after a while, but I do feel like there can be some improvements on just the sword itself. But maybe if I level it up further, it'll get smoother and a little bit easier to hold, like easier to use, but I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it there. And I'm gonna call the stream right here as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you in the next video, whenever the hell that is. But I can guarantee you that it's going to be either when Space Marines Mastercrafted Edition comes out, or when Stellar Blade comes out. I'm not sure which. I want to play both, but they're both coming out, like, literally a day before or after the other. So it's, there's only a day apart between them. So maybe what I'll do is that I'll try to, like, as long as I don't have to work on those days, I could try to, like, play Space Marines Mastercrafted Edition one day and then play Stellar Blade the next. I have no idea. But, yeah, I'll leave it there. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye. Or in the next video, whichever you prefer.